What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 2 of our Pokemon Lazarus walkthrough. In the previous episode, we started off our story, we chose our starter Pokemon Fennekin, and we explored the route to the second town where we currently are. This is how our team is currently looking, but we've got to explore this town in today's episode, and we're going to hopefully take on the first gym leader. We've just encountered a wild Eevee, which is a huge fan favorite. So if you are looking for Eevee, you can find them in this grass during the day. I definitely want to try and catch Eevee and have one of the evolutions in our team. We throw out a Pokeball, and on the second attempt we have caught Eevee, so we're going to have to swap up our team. But today's episode is going to be jam-packed, so do stay tuned. We're going to first kick things off by picking some of these berries here. The town isn't very big at all, but we do have something special coming up, so just stay tuned. We come and chat to the guy on the bicycle when we enter the town, and he gives us a little side quest to do. The first house here with the pink roof, you've actually got to try and defeat the gym leader first before entering there. Apparently it's some kind of like flower berry shop. So we'll come back to that once we've taken on the gym leader. And that's all there is to explore in this town. It's a really small one. But then when you come and chat to this little girl in the bottom right corner, she will give us 3 wishing stars. And as you can see, we have found a wishing well. It's the same concept as in Pokemon Emerald Seed Glass. It's kind of like a lottery system at random. But if you come and search this rock, you'll actually find a 4th wishing star, which is super important. With the wishing well, you throw in a wishing star and you get gifted a Pokemon at random. I do recommend you save beforehand, so if you do get a Pokemon you're not really keen on, you can load and do it again. But our first Pokemon we got was an Amora. The second one was Heracross. We're going to try and use all 4 of our wishing stars. The third one we got was Dreepy, which is a dragon ghost type, I believe. And the final wishing star brought us a Rowlet, the starter Pokemon, which is a grass type. So we got super lucky there. I think you can get absolutely any Pokemon in the game. You can even get shinies. So you definitely want to save before and just experiment. You might get some banger Pokemon like we just got. We're going to swap up our entire team now. We're going to put Heracross in. We're going to put Dreepy in. We're going to put Rowlet in for sure. We're going to put Amora in and the Eevee that we caught. I think we'll replace Mareep with Eevee. We'll try and evolve Eevee into a Jolteon. This is how our new team is looking, and I'm really happy with it. Some of the new Pokemon from the Wishing Well are only at level 1, so we do have some training to do. I'm going to do a whole bunch of training off camera here and try get our new Pokemon all to around level 10, and then I think we'll be ready to take on the gym leader. I'm not sure what type the first gym leader is, but I think we've got a wide variety of Pokemon types on our team now. A lot of our Pokemon are dual types, which come in way more handy than single types. We heal up our Pokemon and make our way to the gym. Apparently the gym leader's name is Polymnia, and she is a grass and bug type specialist. So if you did choose a fire starter Pokemon, that's a really good choice for the first gym. So we're going to keep Fennekin up front. And the gym looks really awesome. There are 4 trainers in here to battle. I am going to try battle them all just to get that extra experience. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of apple trees in this gym. But we've defeated all the trainers, and now we're taking on the gym leader. Let's see if we can earn our first gym badge. I'm super excited. The first Pokemon she sent out was a Cutiefly, which we just one-shotted. But then her second Pokemon is a Timber. I wasn't expecting that. Timber isn't a bug or a grass type. It did knock out our Fennekin. But now we're going to send out Rowlet, which is now at level 11. Rowlet has finished off Timber, and the final Pokemon we've got to defeat is a level 12 Skiddo. It's a really cool grass-type Pokemon, and you can find Skiddo in the grassy area just outside the gym here. I did encounter one in the wild if you're looking to catch one. But there we go. We have defeated the gym leader, and we have earned our first gym badge. This was a lot of fun. The gym leader also gives us TM Bullet Seed, and we are able to use HM Cut out of battle now, so that's going to come in handy. But after defeating the gym leader, we've got to make our way all the way back to our hometown and chat to the professor again. So we're going to quickly heal up our team. We're going to go explore that flower berry shop that we weren't allowed to enter, and then we're going to backtrack all the way back to our hometown. I am really happy with our current Pokemon team, and I love that they've added the wishing well into this game. I think it just randomizes things so much better, because normally you can only find certain Pokemon. They're all set in specific routes, but now with the wishing well you can just get completely random Pokemon that you might only find at the end of the game, and now you get them in the beginning. So I really love that they've done that. But now we've entered the little flower berry shop, and you can buy a whole bunch of different items from different people. But the most important one is the person at the counter here. They sell different types of mints here, which change your Pokemon's nature, which is really important. If you go and look at the Pokemon in your team and look at their stats, some of your Pokemon will be boosted in one stat. There'll be a red arrow up, and they'll be weaker in another stat. There'll be a blue arrow down. But sometimes those natures don't align with your Pokemon's stats. For example, Ormora is boosted in defense, but its highest stat is special attack. So you want to use a mint that's going to boost Ormora's special attack and lower something else. So that's what we've done. Generally, you want to try and boost your Pokemon's highest stat. So as you see with Dreepy, its attack is highest, 15, but with its nature, it's making its attack weaker. So we're going to use a mint to change its nature and make its attack higher. And it's exactly the same for Heracross. Its highest stat is attack, but its nature is actually lowering its attack. So it doesn't make sense. We're going to boost Heracross's attack too. So we've used some mints on 3 of our Pokemon, and now you can see after changing their nature, their highest stats will be even higher. And generally you want to weaken maybe like defense or special defense, or their attack that they're not going to use. If your Pokemon is a high special attacker, you want to boost their nature for special attack, then you can weaken normal attack. And same for the opposites. If they're a normal attacker, you're going to boost that and weaken special attack. So that's a good strategy, just so you guys know. If you're not sure about natures, it is quite important, and it can boost up your Pokemon's strength quite a bit, especially if you've caught them and they've got the completely wrong nature, like Heracross and Dreepy had. But now, as we were about to leave the town, we bumped into Trainer Ranyo, who we are battling. Her first Pokemon was a Basil, and the second one was a Vulpix. We've knocked out both of those Pokemon, and her final Pokemon is a level 12 Bellsprout. So we've sent out Heracross to finish her off. It was a fairly easy but fun battle, and she has rewarded us with HMO1 cuts, which is exactly what we needed after defeating the first gym leader. So now that that's out the way, we're going to backtrack all the way through the different routes and make our way back to the university. We're going to chat to the professor and see what he is going to say about our first gym badge. We encounter a Paris and a Hoot Hoot on the way. As you guys know, there are different times in this game. So when we started off the game, it was the morning. Now it's nighttime, and there's different Pokemon at different times. So we had to go and catch that Hoot Hoot. We've made it back to the hometown, and we enter the university. We chat to Professor Elia and tell him we've earned our first gym badge, and he rewards us with an ability capsule. He also tells us that we need to cross the railway line in order to reach the next town. So he says we should go do some training in the mountains, and when we are ready, we can head across the railway line and try and find the next city and hopefully take on the next gym leader. Researcher Nico also gave us a few Pokeballs there on the way out, but we're going to quickly stop off at the Pokemart and buy some more Pokeballs and a couple repels before we go on our little journey. And we're going to make our way up to the mountains. We're going to heal up our team so we're ready to go. And in the next video, we're going to try and explore these new routes and try and reach the next town. I'm super excited to see what the next gym leader is like and what type they are. So we've reached the mountains, but we're going to end things off here. That's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.